So this is a picture we've seen before. It's the top 20 most dangerous software weaknesses. It changes from year to year, but basically every year we've seen CSRF is in the top 20. Here it was at number 9. So it's something that still happens quite a lot, even though there are some known defenses, which we will talk about next. OK, here's another example of CSRF's attacks. So sometimes if you ever use one of those smart devices, like a smart fridge or a smart toaster or something, usually those devices will have some default login URL like this. And maybe if you trick the user into clicking this link, you can trick the user into logging in, or you can trick the user into making requests. So that's just an example of a CSRF attack where you trick users into clicking links that look like this, and it causes malicious things to happen. OK, and I guess another example of CSRF might be where the attacker pays for advertisements like we talked about earlier, and this puts JavaScript on legitimate websites. So when a user visits a legitimate website, the JavaScript runs, and it causes the user to make malicious requests that they weren't intending to make. OK, even more examples. So another example might be on YouTube. This one's pretty old, I guess, from like 2008. So I don't even know if any of these YouTube features still exist. But there was a CSRF vulnerability on YouTube back in 2008, I guess. And what would happen is if you could trick the user into making a request, you could trick the user into sharing a video. You could trick the user into subscribing to a channel they weren't intending to. You could add videos to a user's playlist. So you can make malicious things happen because you were tricking the user into making requests that they weren't intending to make. OK, even more examples. There's one on Facebook. You can read it if you want to. But it just shows that CSRF is pretty common and has stayed in the internet for quite some time.